What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel Dishing with Des. Before we get into this video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you can be one of the first people to know when I upload a new video. Shout out to all the new subscribers, and thank you for everyone who is still hanging around. You all are greatly appreciated. So if you look at the thumbnail and you look at the title, you know that the question of the day is, who said that? Like, really, who said that? Because I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's people, but it's like people have just been taking things and spinning them. You know how it goes on in the media. A story breaks, everybody has their own interpretation of it, and they run wild with it. And our conversations in our daily lives are no different. What we say is open to interpretation by other people. I can more than accept that. But my issue is when you're having a conversation with somebody and you say something and their response to you, you're just like, what's this reaction? Like, why are you this way? Like, what is that? Because who said that? Why? That's not what I meant. That's not it. Take children for example. You tell a child no, they think you're the most terrible person in the world. They think you're trash and you're trying to ruin their life. No matter if it's a no to a piece of candy or a no to going to the mall. They think you're trying to just deconstruct their life regardless. And with adults, it's like, okay, let me use a real life example for you all real quick. So I was talking to this person at one point, and it wasn't even anything serious at all. We lived in two different parts of the state, and we just came across each other on social media, and we just started chatting it up, and that's how friendships and things happen these days. So we communicating back and forth, and then all of a sudden it just falls off. And again, it wasn't anything deep at all, so I was like, okay, you never know what people have going on in their life, so I let that ship sail, and it is what it is. You get ghosted sometimes, that's life. But we remained like friends on social media, so I would always see them posting on their story. They would like my post, I would like their post still, but we just did not communicate directly, I guess you'd say. But then one day I just got the gumption to ask, like, I just want to know, like, what happened? Like, what was it that we couldn't continue to directly communicate and whatnot? This person goes on to tell me that they weren't looking for a long distance relationship. They weren't looking for any of that, and I'm just like, who said that? That was never a part of anything that we discussed. So how can you make such decisions and impose such thoughts on a friendship, on an interaction from what you think is going on? And that's the farthest thing from what was happening in reality. Who said that? Who said that? Like, I know y'all can empathize with me. Again, you see what happens in the news. You see what happens down here on YouTube. Things happen on YouTube, and people take and they spin their own little narratives about it. They put their own little sauce on it. They tell it however they can tell it so that it suits them and it makes them look like the good guy. And it's just like, how can you confidently spin a narrative when people are there to witness the truth and people are there to counter what you're saying as fact? Like, how do you confidently stand in that? I just had to come down here and get that off my chest real quick. I hope I didn't step on anybody's feet too bad. But listen to people. Ask questions when you talk. Like, don't just take your initial reaction and your first thought of what someone says as the absolute, that's what they meant. Sometimes you need to ask for clarification, and I feel like we as people don't communicate that enough in the current world that we live in. You have to not necessarily pick things apart, but if you shouldn't have doubt in what someone says. But let me know what you all think. I just wanted to come down here and get that off my chest real quick and just have a little therapy session with y'all for a little bit. Because like Nina Simone says, please don't let me be misunderstood. Be clear. It's 2020. It's 2020. It's time for us to see the vision. The vision. It's time to go, y'all. Y'all have a good afternoon or whenever y'all see this. Bye.